And we're live, back in the saddle again. I do remember now. It comes to mind the fact that all of the webhooks that I had made back in the day to inform all of our loyal Discord friends of our streams, they're all broken. So what I should have done a minute ago, right before hitting that go live button, was go into some of those rooms and let them know that we're going live because some people were excited that we're back. So it's
Yeah,
worth
you probably
mentioning.
should have thought of that.
We're back, bitches. You better be stoked. Now, one of the fun things is that I'm using Discord to uh, make sure that Matt's stream can be captured there. I'm using Discord to capture Matt's stream there, or Axel's stream there. So I can't really use it to type right now, or you would know all these poor innocent souls' names, and that's just not allowed. So I have to use my phone. That's no big deal. Except for some reason, when you type a URL from your phone into a Discord channel, it doesn't fucking pop up as a clickable URL. It doesn't actually turn it into one. And I don't understand why that is. So anyway, I sound like an idiot because I am, but also because I'm typing to other people as I talk. So hopefully that's not abundantly clear. Yeah, all right. So, any thoughts? Anything you want to say out loud while I'm trying to do this to fill it up?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's not have dead air here.
Exactly.
That.
Yeah, we got millions of fans.
So headed to the mall. We're going shopping. Can finally get a new pair of socks, and
Ooh, we do need new socks. Good call.
pretty sure I turned my shirt into bandages a long time ago, so I should probably pick up one of those. And I think I'm gonna be looking for a nice new hat too.
Ooh, new hat, like a goofy one, or one that looks dapper.
I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling it. See what strikes my fancy.
Now also, is Project Zomboid on sale right now? I feel like it is, or it was. Did the Steam sale end?
I have no idea.
Oh. Well, either way.
Let me look. Hang on.
For
This
it-
will only take 2 seconds.
For anyone who's, yeah, I'm starting up a server. Here we go. Boom. You can look. It's going to take me a second anyway.
33% off.
Look at that. 33% off. That is a third, folks. I mean, I don't know about, do they do the decimal? Because that could be a little bit less than a third, actually.
Well, it just says 33, but
We're going to have to do a bit of math to determine if it's exactly a third or not. But, we'll...
1339.
What are other decimals after that aren't displayed? We're going to have to contact some people. We're going to have to look at the code. But either way, it's fairly cheap. What does that make it? Like $6 or some shit like that? Or $7, $8, $9? 10, 11?
No, I just 1339
Oh,
is after the discount.
right. Now is the time to get it. Because I personally, as much as I love this game and have a lot of hours in it, I think it's a little steep at its usual price. Or it was. I was a very early Kickstarter of it, though. Or I don't know if it went Steam Early Access or if it Kickstarter. I can't remember which. Either way, I was in the very early betas, and this game was friggin' rough. But now, it's good. It's got a lot of cool layers to it, and it's got a bit of a Minecrafty vibe to it. Not because of the crafting elements, but because it's got 1,000 different layers on top of it, and it's like, I don't know, a whole bunch of years in the making. I can't quite remember how long it's initially got out.
15? I think
Early access.
it's probably more than 15 years now.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't probably need to do that. I think we just started in the car because or we sleep in the car.
Okay, it's not that bad. It says release date is November 8th, 2013.
So that's 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, so I got rounds on rounds on
10
rounds.
years of early access. And I guess that's like when it released on Steam. Who knows if it like was on something else before that, maybe? That's a thing, right?
Yeah, I can't remember if it was a Steam Early Access thing that it's been on for 10 years, or if it started off independently before it and they eventually gave people Steam keys. I can't remember how it was. They may have done that too. Oh, I'm fucking starving. I gotta eat something. That's not good. Do you have any food? Do we have any, like, glove box ham or something?
I don't know. I'm receiving map chunks.
We have some glove box chips. Okay. Eating chips in my car.
Hey, did you know that server port 16262 closed? Performance may be severely affected.
No way, you're kidding.
Have I ever mentioned that before?
No, that's news to me. I'm gonna contact the Steam developers about that one because it's a little suspicious. And because you've said that to me now 600-700 times, something like that, there's no more potato chips for you. I've eaten the last bag.
No, my potato chips.
Yeah, now I'm well fed. I ate 3 friggin' mini bags of chips, which is exactly something I would do.
That's okay. I am getting fat with this character.
Are you really?
Probably lay off the chips.
I'm at a nice stoichiometric 78 kilos. Wait, is it kilos? Probably kilos, right? No, is that? It can't be pounds.
It's definitely not pounds. I have the old double arrows pointing up.
Oh,
is,
you are getting, yeah, you're getting chunky. So anyway,
Okay,
what do I got
have to remember
here?
how to play this game.
I have an M16. I got a, what is this? A 1911, which is probably what I want to probably spend most of my rounds with today because there's way more of those than there are M16s. Is this the one where you have the M14?
Yes.
Dang. All right. Wait, I could get a shotgun, but I'm already kind of fat for some reason. What am I holding? All the
I was
M16.
thinking about switching to the shotgun if you really want the M14. I feel like it's gonna be useless inside.
Oh no way, dude! I'm a wizard with that thing. Although it will not be as good as a shotgun inside. This is a mall, my friend. There's lots of space and whatnot. It's gonna take them.
Are we gonna wait for them to break out?
It's gonna take them 100 years to get through that. Trust me. I tried waiting it out on one of my single player runs. It was a real pain in the butt. Let's come down here and just wait. Should we be doing a sweep in the vehicle or should we leave that there? Looks like we killed the shit out of everything. Let's use the vehicle to do a lap and see how much shit is looking to get killed. You feel an animal? Then come on, get killed. One of my favorite Wayne lines. As though that's the only thing animals exist for. Getting killed.
The letter 3 is saying I'm a little quiet. Can you turn that up on your end?
I can.
These headphones don't actually have a mic part. It's like all built in.
Fucking shit. It's loud as heck to me now. Hold on. I gotta do it in a different way. I gotta turn this up and then turn Project Zomboid down. Otherwise, I'll blast my eardrums out. Sorry, you guys have to look at my admittedly pretty cool wallpaper. Alright. Keep going, Axel. Talk.
Yo, so,
how's it sound, letter 3?
hopefully it's better. We do appreciate the assist there.
As always. Alright, thank you. This is a hell of a game to be all tabbed in. Sure is spooky. Anyway.
I'm gonna eat an orange.
Why don't you friggin' start, you old hog? You got us so far. There we go. Alright. Hop in. We're gonna do a perimeter sweep. We found this. I mean, just absolute beauty of a trailer. Oh, wow, they did. Look at that. Well, let's show them what we think of vandalizers. Wow, one lady all by herself, huh? Wow, look at that. Boom, headshot, huh? That's pretty rad. Come on. Admit it was rad.
Yeah, it was rad.
Alright, hold on. Let me check. These are utility pickups? That feels like they would have good stuff in the back. Wow, what?
We just got in the truck and we moved 2 feet forward and then I had to get out again.
I agree. I reassessed the situation based on these trucks that I didn't realize were here first time. They're easy to rob, so I just wanted to take a peek. Alright, nothing good. My bad. let's focus on the zombies. You're right.
Well, no, now I'm checking trucks. What the hell, man? I just got out. Now you want me to get back in?
I'm gonna bring the truck to you, so you don't have to walk all that far to get back in.
Okay, but I'm stealing this guy's cigarettes.
Oh, please do. You need one by the sound of things. So, question. Can we do a sweep of the parking lot as many times as we want before we agree to go in the mall and never come out again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we can do a final sweep before we're locked in. Now, can we do that sweep after we've cleared the inside of the mall, or is it like once we've stepped in, that's it?
No, I think once we go in, that should be it.
Oh, okay, shit. Because I wanted to see if I could try to maybe squeeze this sweet muscle car in there and then drive it around on the bottom floor later. Whatever. We can discuss this later. There's some zombies. Oh, that was a friggin' thing of beauty. Absolute beauty, that was. All right, let's do this.
And I have been thinking recently, too, that while I am enjoying the firearms, I think maybe it makes it a little too easy.
Boo!
So we might have to either make the zombies tougher or make the guns less common.
Less friggin' sweet? I mean, they are not very common. We just always know where the good ones are. And it would make no sense for there to be no good guns at that location.
So then make the zombies tougher?
We could also just increase the sound radius and make it so that there's literal hundreds that come after you every time you use them.
Yeah, so like that's one of the things I was thinking about was like, I don't know if you can make the guns louder, but I know you can make the zombies' hearing better.
Also, can we phrase this differently? Can we just say we're too awesome with guns? Not that guns are broken in some way, because I do remember a time where when I was not good at this game, and scenarios like this would be outright terrifying, instead of situations I could just alt-tab through periodically and just fire my way out of. I think a lot of it is just us knowing, you know, that we're more badass than zombies are. Although, if this M16 jams again, we're going to have some words. Also, for the record, shit looks sweet. Bam, bam.
I am enjoying it. But once we get a gun, we don't ever die.
I mean, to be fair, I've been playing alone sometimes, and when I do, I don't really die either, even when I'm using an axe the entire time. As long as I can get me an axe. It just makes my encounters much more limited. It just limits what I'll try to take. It makes me play a lot more timid, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It makes sense. But it's also, you just get exhausted more frequently, which is fine, that makes sense, but it's not like my favorite mechanic to deal with. What are your thoughts? Like when you get that sledgehammer and you're like, oh man, and it's, you know, splatters a zombie's head. Oh, look at that Elko. She's a friggin' beaut, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a key before I smash the window.
I agree. We may find another Elko we can pull the... Oh, never mind. We're doing a different type of thing. Gotta remember that.
Okay, that was the wrong key. Oh, what's this key? Also, I need water.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's the El Camino.
Oh, really? That rules. I'm so happy
All
for
right,
you, man.
I got my truck.
Lucky ducky. That's cool, though, and that's fair.
Oh, it's even got 3/4 tank of gas.
Oh, man. Rubbing it in. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're the Smokey. No, I'm sorry. No, you're the Bandit, and I'm the Snowman. I think that's what they called him, right? Snowman? Iceman? Something like that? I don't know. He was cool, too. Everybody agrees he was cool, too. Even when he gets his ass kicked in that diner for some weird reason. We have to drag race before this is over.
You will win handily.
Oh, right, because you're a Sunday driver.
Yeah, this is top speed right here.
Wow. Well, you can still look cool doing it, at least.
Yeah, the El Camino's not about speed. It's a lifestyle.
That style El Camino was. That thing was a Chevelle, man. Oh, man, let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. Guys,
maybe I can't shoot through the fence there.
Yeah, why does it let me aim at them? That's not cool. Oh, there's a really sweet carriage or trailer like I have you can put on your Elko, and then we can really game the system and bring a lot of shit in with us.
That's true.
We could bring...
I know. Like, it's kind of a bummer that, like, I saw, like, the mall challenge thing right now when we were doing this playthrough. It's like, I feel like it would be a little bit better if we spawned in the mall and didn't have... I don't know.
Well, to be fair, I think... Well, I can't speak for you, actually. I'm not as versed in the survival mechanics. Once we clear it out and it's about living and not about combat, that's not really where I shine. So, we'll see how it goes.
Right, so, like...
It may be hard anyway.
Maybe it's a bad idea to clear the parking lot.
Oh, no way, man.
Because we're not going to have any zombies to deal with, and it'll just be, like, rationing.
That's not necessarily true. There will be, what are those called? Malicious game director events and stuff, or whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, maybe it'll shift them far enough. I'm just not...
Plus, we are going to run out of ammo. Because once we go inside, we can't go out. And that means limited ammo. And they'll start breaking in and stuff. And I can barricade from the inside, right? Is that a thing? Or,
yeah.
Okay. Also, put it this way. We can adjust on the fly. If we're pumping out a bunch of boring tent, change it up.
Did you take the truck with you?
Yeah, you have your truck.
Alright, but the food's in your truck.
Oh, El Camino's not so friggin' cool now, is it?
I'm thirsty.
Well, what does food have to do? Oh, you want some oranges. Well,
Yeah,
alright.
I was hoping I could suck on a lime or something.
Alright, come here. I'll bring the truck over so you can suck on some limes.
Nice, I appreciate it.
I don't know how much this thing weighs now with the trailer, so I don't want to run your ass over. Are you near the elk? Oh, here you go. Yeah, I know some people, some nerds are watching me drive that cool truck, being like, man, I wish I had a cool truck. With blood and broken windshield and shit.
Yeah, I'll drink milk. I think that's better than a lime.
Milk was on an 80-degree day in Kentucky.
Okay, it was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad choice. Oh, turn sideways so we can watch you making that bad choice. There you go.
It did the trick, though. I'm not thirsty no more.
Oh, look, that door's open. Well, don't go in there yet, though. Right?
I didn't.
Okay. We were just
I just didn't want them to break it.
Oh, good call, good call. Can you stand in the middle?
Like
Stand by the door and shout. 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 Let it all out.
Hey, you. Over here. Hey. Over here. Hey.
Zombies are nerds I could do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. There we go.
Most of them did not find the door.
So, letter 3, you're still here, right? I don't know if it's possible for him to have been around when we talked about the lore of nerds. You couldn't be yet because we were going to turn that into a YouTube thing. Okay.
Right, that was off.
Right. So, do you remember what's it called? Walking Dead. And one of the things about The Walking Dead is that there is no zombie lore in The Walking Dead, right? So they don't have the word zombie in their lexicon or in their nomenclature or whatever. And so they call people like daywalkers, you know, and then they run into other random people and they'll call them like the droolers or whatever, you know, they all have their different terms for them. So we're living in that same world, and we just happen to decide that they're nerds. And so I got a couple of nerds over there, a couple of nerds over here. It just came organically, but then we decided to write it into the lore.
Yep.
Yep. Eggs tactically. Oh, look, these guys broke that garage door. See, look, there's going to be all kinds of points of entry we're going to have to defend. You get all worried. Nerds are going to...
There are going to be zombies to defend from.
Well, us figuring out how to survive will be one thing, too. And wearing fun outfits. Also, I bet you that guy was able to, like, fast forward and shit and sleep, which makes a big difference. 100 Days multiplayer is a whole different challenge. So... Oh dear. I think that makes it stand out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, nope, that time was a normal time to jam up. It's doing that special kind of jam. The out of bullets jam! Bow, 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 pew, 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 pew. Oh, no! Man, this thing jams every, like, third shot now. Pew, 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 pew. Ah! Pew, 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 pew. Bow, 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 bow. Pew, 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 pew. See, that mechanic that I tried to phase out will save you. That was a little sketchy there for a sec, huh? I'm always doing math. Why are you always making me do math, game? Yeah, good call. Draw as many out as possible while we can. Alright, how bad is this freaking M16? Oh, wow, it's real bad, yo. This thing's just gonna pop in my hand pretty soon before we run out of freaking 223 after all that. Well, I'm thirsty now, too. Now this is a problem I all of a sudden care about. Is it in the bed or in the...
Yeah, in the truck bed. There's a zombie walking around, but I have no bullets in my gun right now.
Yeah, well, I have a bad gun, so how about them apples? Oh, Jesus!
What kind of bullet? Oh, I need 308.
Yeah. And that is why you have a sidearm. No, finish reloading, you friggin' nerd! There we go. Alright, I'm bad at this. I'm going to see how much jewelry I can wear when we take this mall. You'll see. More jewelry than any human's ever worn, ever! Corey Milner wants to shine! What's happening? Did you do it? Yes, you did. Great. Oops. Effing. This lady. With the being bad at guns, huh? Alright, what's in the bed of this thing? Anything I can use? Did we find 2 M16s by any chance? Is there another?
Yeah, I thought we had like a M or AR-15.
Oh, nope, we have another way better M16, which is what I'm switching to, because this one is shot to shit. That's monster truck style announcing, which I'm, the polls have, not polls, test audiences have really enjoyed. What is this? You're going to remove that 2x scope. Where did you go? I'm gonna add that 2x scope. Then you're going to unjam. Now where'd you go? See, the fact that it moves, this mechanic is absolute ass. Nope, that's the good one. Here we go. Now it's an orange dotted item, so it just shoots down your inventory list for no friggin' reason. Where's the eject mag? It already has no mag. Great. You go in the back of the truck. Oh, doesn't fit. You go in the back of the truck. There. I love how optimistic it shows that, like, health bar or whatever you want to call it for the gun, the condition thing for the gun.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows it as green, even though it's like 1 millimeter of health left. Oh, yeah. Where was that lime? In the trunk somewhere, you said?
Yeah. There's also orange soda if you're not fat yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm not fat yet. I'm underweight. You know me, baby. Never eaten enough. How's it going up there?
Not bad. I made some friends. Do you want to meet them?
I do.
Alright, I'm bringing them to you.
Well, I'm coming. You know I'm down to show up for a party with a new toy. And this bad boy just got repaired. Oh, you did not! You did not!
Oh boy.
I got them, don't you worry. Just utterly, just frickin' stunned, boys. She just keeps jamming. Brand new freaking M16 just jamming on me. Look at that. Jam. Nope, that's out of ammo. Oh, you did make a lot of friends. Boy.
Some of these are your friends.
How do you know that?
They look like your
Oh, dude, come on. Do you think we would have won Vietnam so gloriously if the M16 was this bad of a rifle? No.
Oh, on your left.
Woo! You ain't kidding. Also, shooting it single shot, that definitely should, like, make it jam less, in my opinion. What are your thoughts, chat? Pound off in the chat. Now, I did a little bit of researching online, and I found a lot of people agreeing with me. Now, the issue was, most of them were kind of gun nutty, and I'm not one of them. But at the end of the day, they're right. Alright, let's see here. And most of the replies were it's done for balance reasons, which I'm like, fuck you. How about make them work normal and make them rare then?
Well, we cranked up the rarity. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm okay with them not working great.
We made them normal. And I'm not okay with them not working great. The problem with making the zombies harder is you'll never get guns to begin with if they're really, really hard. Make them have less stopping power. Make us less good at popping headshots. Make them take a ton of bullets.
How do we do that?
Oh, I'm talking to... Who makes this game? Some pie company? What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Like there's like a pie logo. Just realized this, like, what do you call it? Badge icon thingy that I put here is in the way of my friend here, and you can't see me. So I'll put that there, or maybe actually I'll put mine here. Although that does make it look like I am Axelrod, but whatever. I can see all this, and that's fine. You can see a little bit of it now. Okay, cool. We're still killing stuff?
Yes.
I mean, we could always decide to do a playthrough where we're not starting off as military dudes in the military base, and we won't have this problem. Now,
Yeah.
I will admit that this problem was my mistake because I used the same settings that I used for our last playthrough without changing our spawn location, which I forgot was manually inputted. I just looked at the list and saw a million things there, which made sense to me. Whoa! Fire twuck! Have these always been in the damn game? Was these the keys for a fire truck?
I don't think so.
Friggin' hell yeah, I'm taking those beetle keys. Don't smash the beetle up, I have the keys. Think you're so freaking cool. Well, see how cool you'll feel when I'm riding in friggin' Herbie the Love Bug over here. Let's roll, baby. Let's roll, baby. She has no gas. No, I don't feel like dealing with that.
Thank God.
I was gonna just, like, smash it in and stuff. Oh, that'll hurt me, won't it? Yeah, I should have done that. Look, that's a Pinto right here. Pretty sure that's a Ford Pinto all day. I want to see what happens when you smack that in the rear, and I'm not saying that in a dirty way. Shh. Oh, I don't have my webcam up. I thought I did for a second, so I was doing, like, visual aids. But it's not up, so you can't see that. But either way,
Good effort, though.
if anyone watching is really like watching, they'll know. Oh, interesting. And smart. For reasons I will never, ever, ever explain. Heck yeah. Also smart. Herbie rides again! Woo-doo!
No.
Woo-doo! Blue-doo! Woo-doo! Boo-doo! Boo-doo! Boo-boo! 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 Oh, there's still a whole hell of a lot of zombies for you to kill. I don't know what you're so worried about. Fuck you, I'm a bug! Woo! I want to toot the horn so bad. Should I? Herbie has no fear! Herbie fears no man, nor undead man! Oh, wow. I may regret that later. Oh, dear. Hey, where'd you go?
Back towards the mall.
Well, I hear you. I hear you.
There's a lot of nerds out there.
Yeah, there sure are, bud. I'll hold the keys to this. Yeah, well, I definitely gave us some work to do. Possibly more than our guns can handle. We'll find out! Ooh, that guy has a cool gun on him. Let's ask him about it. Well, dude, you didn't even give me a chance. Alright. Just gonna ask him about it.
I'm just gonna take it.
Alright, but now we're not gonna necessarily, like, you know much about it. If he's done any mods or anything.
It'll just say if it has mods.
Well, no, we won't know if he did them. Or if, some schmo did.
It has no mods.
Alright, well. We could have still tried to talk to him, is all I'm saying. Come on now. We can have that one. Ah, yes, the M16. The gun that jams 3 times the magazine. That's why they named it that, so that it would rhyme with that saying. Oh. Where'd my pickup truck go, by the way?
Where'd you leave it?
There it is.
We're gonna have to go inside soon before I die of dehydration.
Well, that'll be part of the challenge, won't it? That is an interesting point, though. That I did not see coming. And I think there'd be a lot more water bottles in cars. Although, counter to that point, in 1993, there was no phase of, there was no, like, major health push for drinking a lot of water. A lot of that is perpetuated by companies that sell it. Now, there are benefits to staying hydrated, sure. But this whole, like, you need to drink 9 glasses of water a day or any of that kind of shit is not true. Basically,
Right.
your body will tell you absolutely how much water it needs by making you thirsty. The same way it has for a long time. Now, habits that people will sometimes develop that cause them to not drink as much as they should, like not paying attention to their body, that's a completely different thing, right? Wait, what happened there? Why didn't... okay.
You wanna hear something cool?
No.
I just found a trunk full of bombs.
Did you... Dude, no you didn't.
Yep.
A trunk full of bombs?
Yep.
How does that work? What kind of bombs?
3 smoke bombs,
Okay.
1 fire bomb, and 1 aerosol bomb.
That friggin' rules. Put those in the truck. One of them, whichever one you like.
Like light it and put it in the truck?
Yeah, totally that's what I meant to do.
Because that would make a mess.
That would be pretty funny though, huh? And that would totally solve your problem of the anarchy of us being too good at this game. Wait, why? No. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. What does you have to say about that? Extreme panic. Oh, do we have any beta blockers in my fanny pack? Of course not.
I think there's some in the truck.
Yep, well. Yep. Maybe there is. I'm getting thirsty and I am hungry, but how can you think about food at a time like this? Who likes... You get a bullet. You get a bullet. You get a bullet. You get a bullet. Boy, these fellers are mad. It's like it's not your mall, guys. Come on. Oh my gosh, did they break through the front? Why are there so many coming from the northish east now? I like how the gun seems to like jam less when it knows you have less ammo. It's interesting. Interesting mechanic.
Where'd you put the truck?
I didn't know where it was last time. I don't think I moved it though. It's definitely north of us. Because we passed this fire truck. This friggin' flippin' sweet fire truck. I got the bug down here if we need to make like a valiant escape. That would be really funny too if we got like overrun and you had to get in the bug and it saved us and you had to be like,
Oh, I would hate
you
that
were
so
right,
much.
man, the bug saved us. I know, that's what would make it funny. See, the people like it when you're suffering. That's what I've learned.
No, when you're suffering.
Yeah, but we haven't tried making... Well, I guess we have a little bit. We make John suffer a lot, too.
John makes John suffer.
Wow. Never have I heard a truer friggin' statement in my life.
Right? He's the one that, like, eats the 12 pounds of cheese and then complains about gas and farts and...
Speaking of which, did I send you that clip that I found the other day of when John was saying he was going to put that entire friggin' hot dog in his mouth? And you were the only person who was like, "Are you alone in your place that you live in? So that, like, if you start choking, someone can get..." He was like, "I'm not alone, and thank you for asking." Oh, man. Good times. Damn, I need to go get another friggin' box of ammo. We gotta find that truck.
Damn, I need to find... I'm about to chug this firebomb.
Wait, can we drink out of this friggin' fire truck?
I doubt it.
That would be so awesome. I can siphon gas from it. There's a rear windshield? That's interesting. Wait, hold on. What's back here? Oh, it's locked, of course. We should definitely be able to drink out of the fire hose. You're right. This has put a bit of a ticking time bomb on our situation. Have you checked? Have you checked cars for water bottles? They never have water bottles, though, do they?
I just find empty ones.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
I'm gonna let some more dorks out.
Yeah, dude, do that.
Oh, maybe I'm not. They're locked.
Oh, there's some here. The real challenge just became how long can we survive outside the mall without friggin' water? How are you supposed to get water when you're doing one of those challenges? I guess you got to build those rain barrels like... Oh, fucking shit! I meant to get to the truck first. I don't have any more M16 ammo on me. You did not. Oh, okay. That's fair. You can run out of ammo, but you better not jam on me. You friggin' know better. Why? Just freaking clicking menacingly at them. Clicking intensifies. Dang, we are stone cold. Yeah, I need that water pretty bad. You've been going into all these cars, you said?
Most of them.
Mm-hmm.
It would take forever to go in them all, but I'm only slightly thirsty, so I have a ways to go.
Same here. But I am getting a little worried. You're right, I've never seen a water bottle in a car, though. I've only ever seen empty ones.
A Spiffo might have something.
That's a good call. Let's smash this bitch open. A pinata full of server hat, paper bag. Pop! Mine! Drinking it all!
All of it?
Oh, well, that's a good point. I should not have done that.
No, man.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, that was a bad call. Yep. All right, next two are yours, man.
Nice. Well, I'm not gonna let you wear the Spiffo tie.
You know what? I don't deserve the Spiffo tie. And you know what? Don't attract the guys to the very north because I need to find my truck first. I don't know where I put it. Oh, shit. Lady Bear!
Yeah.
How's it going?
We did, but don't worry about that.
No. That's fine. I am trying to train myself to get better at noticing the chat. Now, in a game like this, I always friggin' just get too panicky about zombies, so I don't focus on anything other than what's immediately around good old Corey Milner here.
Yeah.
Are you sure you brought the truck up here?
I don't know where my truck is, okay? I had lost my truck in a mall. You think I'm the first guy to lose his truck at the mall? Let me see. I'm going to ask this guy. Hey, sir, have you seen my truck? Hey, don't friggin' walk at me like that, all right? I stood my ground. Kentucky is kind of like Florida that way. We were standing our ground against all these, fellers. All right, we got to do some jogging. Although that's a bad idea because we don't have water. And I owe the next 2 things that provide thirst to Axel because I definitely pulled a Patrick and ate my candy bar friggin' immediately.
Fun fact, Ian historically will always eat the pizza.
Did I do that in a Ninja Turtles game to John when he had no health and I had health and I ate it anyway?
You did.
That really does sound like something I would do. Oh. I'm sure the letter 3 is going to go ahead and chime in about Diablo loot, but they've changed that system.
Yeah. Honestly, I almost feel like that's worse though. Like I almost feel like it was more fun when you were scrambling.
I kind of thought that the idea of running through hordes of bad guys to just get the loot that would fall out of the odd one was a fun meta game in and of itself.
Yeah.
And no one else agreed with me. Shocking, I know. Alright, I'm using my bug to find my truck, and I really don't know where I put it, guys. Do you think a zombie might have driven it somewhere?
All of our supplies were in there.
I agree with you! I did. Yes. Yes, we put all the supplies there. And now it is gone. Now we know that I got really excited about the fire truck. We know that happened. That is canon.
I remember.
So let's work backwards from there. Were we in my truck when I said fire truck, or were we running?
I don't think so. I thought we were on foot.
Okay. Well, that's good information. That means that we probably down here-ish somewhere. But how do you lose a huge white truck covered in blood that's also attached to a horse trailer? These questions and more will be answered on tonight's stream. Here's another trailer. Can I hook the bug up to this trailer? I'm gonna do a little bit of sciencing here, folks.
See, now I see you just pop that guy and he dropped. Now, did you have to aim at his face?
Nah, no. You just sort of aim until he's highlighted, and then anything when you click, he gets shot. And your skill determines whether that's an immediate headshot or a graze to the shoulder or what. So you don't really have to aim. Oh, yeah, baby, micro life. I'm lowering my carbon footprint, y'all, by going full throttle everywhere. Boy, she got slow.
Well, I mean, the good news is that with everybody dead, the climate change problem is more or less solved.
That is a very solid point. And that is why, instead of buying a Lexus, I have decided, or a Tesla, I have decided to start murdering people. That is the easiest way to lower your carbon footprint. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Ooh, yeah, well, that's just because I'm a jerk and it's tempting.
Welcome to Crap Artists. This has been Ecofascism in one paragraph.
There is definitely no better way to lower your carbon footprint than to murder somebody, right? Am I right? Other than invent some groundbreaking tech?
I mean, it's true that if you get credit for the amount of carbon that they're now not producing, you're really getting your numbers. You're really doing big numbers if you do.
Hell yeah! You kill 7, 8 people, dude. You're probably better, definitely better than an Elon Musk who invented Tesla. He may save I don't know, the equivalent of 4 or 5 people in a year. You could just straight up take out 10 in a half hour, no problem. You might need to do a little setup first.
Yeah, but he's burning a lot of carbon.
Yeah, exactly. He's burning a lot of carbon to do it. See, you gotta stab a dude. That is the most carbon neutral way to kill someone.
Clean, personal.
I found it! I found my truck! Alright, should I bring the truck back or the cool bug with the bug truck that I made?
The truck with the supplies.
Alright, I just thought I'd ask.
Bug with nothing.
But it's got a trailer now. It's not nothing. For the record, it's not nothing anymore.
I kind of love that, like, the story of this game for you guys has been Ian gets excited about the cars and, like...
Gets way too distracted by them? Yeah, that sounds about right. It's my real life, too. Alright, here you go. Truck full of all your precious food and medical supplies. Whatever, nerd. Oh, shit, I needed some stuff, too.
I'm also having pretty regular headphone issues, so if you don't hear me talking and I don't seem to be responding, that's why.
Okay, that makes sense.
Can you put, like, a ton of gear in that horse trailer or something?
Oh, a ton of gear. An absolute ton of gear. Same with these trucks and stuff. But if you pick the trailer route, you get the occupancy, the glove box, the bed, and the big truck thingy. Which...
You actually, like, bring, like a whole, like a facility in which to bring something in.
That's exactly what I have planned to do. Now, Axel accurately pointed out that this completely breaks the spirit of the challenge, but I find that more fun.
But like, wouldn't you have to like thoroughly secure the area where you're gonna park your trailer? Like,
that's what I also said, and that's why we're thoroughly securing this parking lot. To which Axel also replied, we're probably breaking the balance because part of the challenge of living in the mall is dealing with all these nerds eventually winding their way in. To which I said, I want to kill all these nerds. And then I'd rather spend more time dressing up, putting bangles on and stuff, and not worrying about nerds.
So you're specifically trying to have, your initial plan was to specifically have the Dawn of the Dead experience. But...
Well, that was kind of somebody else's plan. Alright.
So originally we were just going to come and secure the mall and then end the playthrough there. Then I thought that there was a cool challenge that I had seen on YouTube where people spawn in the mall and spend 100 days without ever leaving.
Right.
And then I was like, I don't know if we should add it onto the end of this one because we kind of have a different thing going, but I think that's what we're going to try to do, and we're just going to hope it works out and it's entertaining.
Exactly. Because it does feel a little bit of a bummer to let these amazing characters go with all their armor and ammo and all this fun stuff every time we reset our challenge. To which Axel said, well, yeah, but it makes the game a little bit too easy. But I said, hey, they got numbers on us, and they're spooky. I don't even like playing this game alone, so when I play it with you, it's like I feel like I'm friggin' Superman.
Oh, you ever done? I was reading a little bit on the wiki. You ever done anything with spears?
Yes. We've done a lot of playthroughs with spears. They're quite good. They used to break a little bit too early, though. But they give you a massive, nice distance. They can pop heads once you get better with them and stuff. Once you get good with what's a long sharp, probably is what it's called. The skill.
Is this game about XP spend, or is it about do the thing till it gets better?
Do the thing till it gets better.
Okay.
Which is rough sometimes. But you can do book to make do thing shorter time.
Okay.
Well put.
Why use many word when few word do trick?
So if I'm on the Discord here and I'm watching Axelrod stream the Discord, then I'm getting the secret stream they're not getting on the Twitch, right?
Oh, good point. Sorry. The letter 3 brought up a good point that I have to solve real quick.
Oh.
Alright, try talking again, Fancy Bear.
Oh,
Just
yep. So you know.
all right. Letter
What?
3. Tell me when he sounds good.
Oh.
You keep talking.
Oh, right. Okay. So yeah. I mean, I'm getting the secret stream, which is fun for me.
No.
But now
Oh,
the
sorry. I probably shouldn't be talking now, but they can see my stream.
Okay, there we go. We're good to go.
all right. Good deal.
Sorry,
Who's
I was not listening to whatever you were saying though. I was turning knobs and stuff. So
That's all right. I wasn't saying much of anything.
Okay. I appreciate the what I would like to call synergy of the situation there. We really came together as a team, and that's what I love about this crew.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I heard the predator. I straight up heard the predator. I want someone to clip that. Someone might say it was a woodpecker later, but I would call them a bird nerd, and I would put a fucking couple of 5.56 in their brain. Bet you wish you had that extra thick skull now, don't you, friggin' woodpecker lover?
Oh man, this zombie apocalypse has made you not very receptive to criticism.
It's made me completely batshit. Just one way to deal with it. Why am I dying? Is it too much? I'm carrying too many ammos. That's why I'm dying. All my sweet, cool stuff on me.
You're over cucumbered.
I am over cucumbered, big time. I'm getting hurt over it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was possible.
you get hurt over it way too quickly, in my humble opinion.
I mean, but this game's like not really about user friendliness as much as it is about realism. And admittedly, carrying a big pack will hurt you.
These guys took a page out of the Resident Evil book, which is make it difficult to do everything, and the intensity is heightened so much.
Yeah.
Does a ham deal with thirst? No, lime does. Does mayonnaise solve thirst?
I don't think so.
Yuck.
Ham can never solve thirst. Ham causes thirst.
And it depends. They press them with water at the what do you call it? Not the cold cut shit. And they pull the bones out and they mush it into a little ball and they inject it with water. Oh shit! Am I supposed to be doing stuff? That's why I assumed there'd be some water in there.
But with the salt.
Ah, yeah, the salt. That's why we need you in the apocalypse too. You can try to live in this mall with us if you want.
No, I'm too sleepy. I had an early shift today.
It would
But,
also be extremely funny at some point to see you guys, just the two of you, spawn in, and you have to meet us at the mall. Which means you have to figure out where it is and get there alive. And it may take you, who knows how many goddamn attempts to get there alive. Because this game is unforgiving.
Yeah. Oh man.
An M16 will jam 3 times in one magazine. Did you hear? Were you here for that rant?
I mean, that will happen if you really fucked up your gun.
Yeah,
Or
no,
your
it won't happen if you took an unused M16 from a military base and just started firing it. And yeah, maybe you killed. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe you killed 465 people with it, but most of them were 2-3 shot situations.
Okay, so I'm not a military guy, so like we're not gonna pretend that I am. However, I have heard a story or two about like the way like some guys treat their rifles, and I don't know. It's possible you just got one of the ones that was like, you know, really abused.
Built on a bad day kind of situation.
Exactly.
Do you think you could carry 11 fully loaded M16 magazines and the M16? No big deal.
That's basically a combat load. It's a little
Well,
more.
11?
Your backpack and your helmet.
Well, one for the gun and
all
10
your
spares.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
your
like 300
clothes count. Your clothes always count, Axel. Sorry, I was just trying to cut him off there at the pass. So that is a standard combat load?
It's a little more. It's like maybe 40% more.
That's
So
that's
it's like
300 rounds.
Yes.
Oh, and 330.
Yeah.
One,
So the-
because
yeah.
I chambered it first.
Okay. Then yeah, that's a little extra. Like guys have gone out with that much
And then I also have an M19 with 8 mags in my backpack. Well,
I mean,
the 1911's on the hip, the 8 mags are in the backpack.
Okay, so you're rolling a little heavy, but it's not like it's not an unheard of amount of stuff.
I'm not getting hurt by it, but I have the bad moodlet from it.
Yeah, I could.
You'd say that's fair?
Yeah, I actually would say that's pretty fair.
All right. I did make my character. No, this is the playthrough where I didn't make her strong. No, I did make her stout. Yeah, she's a strong gal. She's a sturdy gal. She'll pull an ox trailer no problem.
Or are you also carrying like 300 socks and like plastic forks and shit?
She has strong, dull features of turnip. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what she's wearing once I finish. I was gonna yell at the M16, but this time it was my fault. I ran out of ammo. Oh, you stole my kill! Alright.
You got it.
You won the reload challenge. Okay, so in my backpack I have a couple of Band-Aids, a couple of alcohol wipes. Tiny, paper-sized things. I got a couple of bandages. We call them ace bandages. The 2 little rolls of things, right? I got a baseball bat. It's wooden, tucked in the back. It's emergencies. I got 2 boxes of 45, a first aid kit, which just has apparently more alcohol wipes in it. Why am I carrying this? I need to put that in the truck. I have a box with more pieces of paper in it. That's it. I got a fanny pack full of cigarettes and a lighter, and then a nightstick on my hip, a pistol on my hip, and all the mags I mentioned. And I guess I have a bottle of orange soda still.
I mean,
that's not like, oh, I'm gonna die.
That's not that crazy.
For a character who has the trait stout, I feel like it's a little unforgiving in this game, honestly.
Yeah.
Now, running through the jungle all day like that, sure, you're gonna get tired faster. I'm all about that. I would rather have it be a linear experience towards exhaustion and not a like moodlet for heavy load. Your back is breaking.
Yeah, I can.
I'd rather just be tired and sweaty and miserable and upset for those reasons or whatever. Because that's my real life. I'm pretty, comfortable with that. Oh no, I'm gonna have to make a drink soon. We gotta get into this mall soon. Oh, here we go. I got a couple of nerds I want to introduce to old Painless. Bow!
So I guess you guys must have found the checkpoint and got all the crap out of it.
So what we did a couple of times in a row, and it's my fault that we did this, was the first time we spawned in a spot that Axel had found that made sense because we wanted to do a specific thing that required us to be there. And that spot just so happened to be right next to the checkpoint that has all the good stuff. And so when we spawned there for our subsequent challenges, we just so happened to have a embarrassment of riches that we had to pass through. So of course we found pickup trucks and loaded them right the heck up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because how could you not?
Yeah, Fancy Bear was there for that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yes.
Yeah, you died with an axe. I gave you our axe and you died with it, and we didn't even get a chance to get it back.
Well, I mean, hold on a second. I died next to you, so I mean, it was there if you wanted it.
I mean, I'm not blaming you. I'm just, I gotta call you out. I gotta put. Oh wow, we only have 3. There's less. Every viewer we have is just everyone that's in this channel.
Yep.
Damn. I told at least 30 some odd people. That's about as much reach as I have these days. You get old, You're lucky to have as many friends as you have years that you've lived.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
In all honesty, if I wasn't here right now, I probably wouldn't be watching.
You wouldn't even put a tab up.
I mean, I guess maybe if I was sitting at the computer anyway.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Or if you were like walking around like extremely like annoyed bored, you know what I'm talking about? That's I think my gun exploded in my mother. It did.
That does happen.
Oh mother. Okay, yeah. Good call. Have your freaking sidearm not loaded. Have your first mag available. Only have 3 friggin' rounds in it. Also, clutch maneuver. Oh, have no backup rounds. Triple clutch maneuver. You know, put all.
How you doing over there?
Very clutch. You heard.
Okay. I guess we're good.
I'm
I'll
very
leave you to
good. I'm very good. You lead me to it. Unless I lead, you know, my problems to you. That could also happen.
You don't even know where I am.
What the hell is going on here? Do you mean to tell me that all those mags that I just dragged over are friggin' empty? Oh my, my angry, angry stars. You watch me, zombie. You're gonna like this maneuver. First I open a bunch of 45 mags, then I whoop you with this friggin' club. And then after you're out of my friggin' face, I start pumping rounds into these mags, and I don't pinch my thumbs once!
Do you know, incidentally, that's why, like, all the, like, militaries, like, major military powers on Earth have tried a drum magazine exactly once and then abandoned it?
Because everybody pinches their thumbs.
I mean, yeah, yes. The larger point being that it's like, wait a minute.
It just kinda sucks a little.
It's like, wait a minute, I gotta load this thing for a half a goddamn hour? That's like, no, I'll just use 3 stick mags. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about this game is it's like, yeah, you get gunplay, but you get the full fucking gunplay experience. You're like, oh, now I gotta deal with this thing jamming all the damn time. More than it should, but either way, that's a realistic mechanic. And then I have to reload the mags? Wait, I didn't have to do this shit in Counter-Strike. This is a little annoying, but I like that it's annoying.
There's like, knowing this game, there is probably a mod that adds like a percentage chance for like hot brass in your face. Like, I mean,
Yeah, and you get a little burn on your cheek, and the burn can get infected.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of shit that would happen in this game. Where the hell is my friggin'... Oh my god, I gotta shoot my way back to the friggin' pickup truck. Classic Project Zomboid problems. Come here, Yogi. No, what was Yogi's enemy?
The park ranger. I forget the ranger something.
Yeah,
Was it?
I feel like it was Ted. Probably wasn't, but I want to say Ranger Ted. Look at all these.
I can look it up.
Look at that. Dude, I hope you're nearby, because we're gonna have ourselves a friggin'
Yeah, it looks like fun, right?
issue pretty soon, yeah. I gotta go get this whack fucking civilian M16 thing, because I blew up my other one, and the other one is also blew up.
It was Ranger John Francis Smith. They went to all the trouble of giving him like a middle name.
Yeah, they gave him a friggin' proper Christian name.
They did.
I don't know why. I agree with you. Oh, of course. You packed this friggin' thing, so I have to put stuff in the back instead of in it.
Oh, your exploded M16s.
Well, I had one. You didn't jam, did you? Insert the mag, please. There we go. Now let's go put the scope on one of these bad boys. Put the scope on the car. I've got this friggin' like bump stock domestic terrorist rifle now instead of a proper army issue, but I'll deal with it.
Hey, show some respect. That gun stormed the Capitol.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not like, well.
No. I mean, they kind of got in there in a way. A little fucked if you ask me, but all right. I don't know. I feel like my government would have been a little bloodier, but that's probably not a good thing. So you know. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. What is what?
Do you guys like tiramisu?
Flavored things or legit ones?
Yeah, like the legit dessert.
Eh.
No.
I mean, from what I understand, they're kind of difficult to make, and I'd say a cheesecake's probably better.
Oh.
I mean, cheesecake's kind of the goat. It's like
right.
It's pretty. Yeah.
And when it doesn't have to try very hard to be good, I understand that's insulting on like a French level, but it just is what it is, man. Cheesecake fucking rocks, man.
Yeah.
We get some pretty good cheesecake here in Jersey. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time where I was at a fancy restaurant? I can't remember if it was Del Frisco's or it was some kind of fancy steakhouse or whatever. And they had this like special cheesecake and it had cherries on it. And I remember looking at it and the waiter was there and I was like, oh, damn, cheesecake freaking rules. I don't know about cherries though. Man, if they had strawberries though, that'd be tight. Anyway, I'm good. I'm just going to get like I don't know what I ordered, an expensive scotch or something, a little aperitif or something. That waiter brought it out for free with friggin' strawberries. He was like, I had to talk to the chef. They found some strawberries. I was like, whoa, dude. Homie got a very huge tip. I was so excited.
Damn.
That's cool.
Like surprise cheesecake the way you wanted it. That's
like in a way that it wasn't normally supposed to be served. Like everybody knows it's cherries on cheesecake, right? Like that's what you do. But I just happen to be a weirdo who doesn't like cherries all that much. I prefer strawberries, and he just went and made that magic happen for me. I was like, hell yes. Hey, dude, can you Oh, my character's gonna straight up die if I don't get some water soon. Oh, I got this. Never mind, I got orange soda.
I think I'm with you. Strawberries and cheesecake, not cherries. That's
right? Well,
Yeah,
no.
Oh, yeah.
I
Better
feel.
combination.
I feel like I've seen cherries and blueberries with what you call it, way more frequently.
on
Cheesecakes. Yeah.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
It might be a regional thing. Like around here, the strawberry is pretty standard on the cheesecake.
I would say so. Yeah.
I love me some strawberry.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
We're
you're
growing them
right near
right-
the truck, right?
I'm in the back of it. I need to get another drink though. Can you let me sit in the truck for a second? I know that's what you were gonna ask, but I had to get that request out first.
Me.
No, I needed to get it out first because I've been thirsty here longer.
Yeah, just hurry up.
I need to eat a quarter ham real quick. It's got water pressed into it as we discussed earlier.
No, it doesn't.
I hope it does though. If I eat the ham, it'll make me stronger and I'll be able to carry this shit better.
No, just drink the pop I found.
No, that's yours. You get the next 2 pops.
I'm good. I drank 2.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm popping the ham back. I can't pop the ham back in the trunk. I'm tossing it on the ground and out of anger.
Don't throw the ham on the ground.
Anger! Alright, I'll be right back.
Animal.
I'm in the passenger seat. Don't let me die.
If you like pick up the ham now, is it like modified to be dirty ham? Like
No. No, thankfully. Still good ham.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Now I gotta find all the crap he put in the trailer because he couldn't fit it in the... Okay, none of it's good. So the thing we're complaining about is that I took the organized perk because it's smart to be organized. It lets you fit more things in each container. But the communist did not take that perk, so I packed the truck up with stuff, and then he takes one thing out and can't ever put it back in again. He has to give it to me so I can put it back in the truck. His character just can't figure out how to do it.
Because you just Tetrised it in there so good. It's
Exactly.
Like, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Packing skills.
Yep.
Jeez, that makes me think of like the way my dad packs a car. Yeah, he can really
loads it to the gills, like yeah.
Super important survival skill.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's not wrong. I mean, there's a reason that like loadmaster is a job in like in like any kind of like the military or any kind of like shipping thing where it's like kind of like getting the most stuff on the thing in a safe and efficient way is like it's pretty important.
I'm way more chaotic in my packing.
That is true.
Are we talking about the importance of packing efficiency perk?
Organizational skills.
All right, I'm back. You just got to give me a second to wrap my elbow, because I haven't mentioned it on stream yet, but I really fucked my elbow up, and I need to wrap it in a friggin' huge sweater to make sure I don't bump it on things, or else I'll swear all kinds of swears. Okay, we're good. I will defend you.
Hopping in the passenger seat. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
The trouble with playing like hyper-realism game like this is it takes me like a good 3 or 4 seconds to figure out whether you're talking about your physical person or the game.
Yeah, no, in this case, because I'm using a piece of clothing to wrap my elbow, it's indistinguishable from game mechanics.
Exactly.
But no, I mean in real life, I just put some new wheels and tires on my car that I bought today, I bought a couple days ago, picked up today, and they look fantastic, and the Charger's back on the road and all kinds of other good stuff. But right as I was done and taking pictures and shit and being excited, I smashed the shit out of my elbow on my jack handle. Like, the kind where I swore so loud I was embarrassed that the neighbors may have heard. And then I just sat there and went like...
Elbow bursitis is a motherfucker. It'll like...
It hurt, dude.
Yeah.
And this wasn't a funny bone. This was like, you know that ball on the inside of your elbow? This was that thing. I was worried I chipped a chunk of it off. And every time I touch it to anything, through the roof, dude. Like, I know I can be a bit of a bitch sometimes when I, like, stub my toe or whatever, but this is, like, stubbing all your toes all the time on, like, this pinpoint in my elbow. It hurts on a level that feels like I should probably go to a doctor. And that is why I wrapped it in a sweater and decided to do a Project Zomboid stream. It's a little tricky if I hit the armrest of the computer chair, though. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Hence the sweater.
Tell you what, man, like if you do go see a doctor, one of the things they can do for you is give you the Aleve that is like way more concentrated than normal Aleve.
You talking about the ibuprofen 900s?
I'm talking about the naproxen like 500.
Oh, okie dokies. Because I got the big old ibuprofen.
Yeah,
from something else.
But the thing is like, the way I understand it, like, or my experience with it, because I have joint shit all going on all the time. Like, is like the ibuprofens hit faster, but they go away faster too. And like the naproxen will give you pain relief, but it'll reduce swelling more than the ibuprofen. In my experience. Now that might just be a Declan thing. That might not be the medicine itself.
Well, so in this particular case, it doesn't feel swollen. It feels like a very, very hyper specific spot that I've hit. And I would, I would and will probably, just for the fun of it, take some stuff anyway to make me not care about it. But I don't think there's much I can do other than see how it feels tomorrow. And if it feels like it does right now, tomorrow, I 100 gotta go to a doctor, which I'm not super excited about.
Doctors can suck sometimes.
I don't really dislike the doctors. I just really dislike my insurance.
Okay.
They make you jump through hoops.
Well, so I'm not putting my company on blast, but for a while there I had this insurance, and this company's based out of somewhere else. So like they don't necessarily know when they're picking like what plans we're going to associate ourselves with, what compatibility that's going to have with remote employees. Like it's not really even on them. The people who are in the place where this company's based out of, their insurance is pretty solid. So I get mine, which is like this thing that they tacked on for certain remote employees that are on the East Coast where I am. And it's bad. So like I would like hit up their portal and be like, where is Dr. Me Can See? And they'd be like, you got 3. One is for babies. One is for toddlers. One is also for toddlers and doesn't exist anymore. Oh, word. Okay, cool. And then so I call them up. I'm like, must be some mistake here. Your website could be fucked. Who knows? Whatever. Lots of explanations for this. Can you help me out? And they're like, yeah, word. We'll help you find something. And after I had already done all this research and everything, they were like, yep, you got 3 whole options. You got one for babies, one for toddlers, and one for toddlers to teens. And I was like, I guess give me the toddlers to teens one. Call them up. No answer. It's not a number anymore. It's not a doctor's office anymore. It's gone. Okay, cool. Then I find this other one, and I forget exactly how I found it, and it said it worked with this. Oh, I remember. So the insurance company told me we're partnered with this other insurance company, so anything that's in their network also works. So you can search their portal. I'm like, all right, word, that's fine. Complicated, stupid, bullshit, whatever. All right, I'll figure it out. And I look through that, and they have like one option, and I find it, and it's like a spot in my town. I'm like, word, okay, cool. Stupid, weird, desperate, only one option, but hey, fuck it. If it's in my own town, hell yeah. And I go there. It's a nice place, nice people, nice everything. I talked to the insurance company. I was like, can you promise me that, this little connection you guys are talking about is going to work out, right? And they were like, yep, nope, 100%, no problem. I called them, and I was like, oh, word, you called them already? You guys are great. I show up for my appointment, and they're like, we don't take your insurance. And I was like, oh, word, that'd have been nice to tell me before I showed up here. They told me, though, weirdly enough, that they called you. And they were like, no, you never talked to these fucking people before. I was like, oh, cool. So can you get it worked out? They said they were, like, related with this, blah, 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 blah. They're like, yep, we'll do our best. We'll try to figure it out. No worries. This kind of shit happens. I'm like, yeah, no worries. American healthcare system sucks, blah, blah, blah. You'll figure it out. So, they let me in, and the doctor was like, hey, so I heard you're having a little, awkward situation with the insurance. And I'm like, yep, you heard right. She's like, well, we'll just do like the regular old checkup then, so we don't like, on the worst case chance that like you get fucked, you won't get too fucked. I'm like, fair enough, sounds good. We do that. And mind you, this whole thing started because I went on like a dare with a buddy to like get a healthcare checkup because neither of us had done it in like over a decade, right? So we're just like trying to get just like a regular ass checkup. Both of us ran into a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, lady like weighs me and takes my height, like smushes my gut a bit, asks me a handful of questions, whatever. Fucking get out to the front. Fucking $450 bill. We couldn't work it out. Sorry. I'm like, what the fuck happened? $400? So I learned that you could just basically not fucking pay that, and that makes no goddamn difference to anything because I bought a house and it didn't affect my credit one bit.
Oh, well, okay. So
That's good to know.
So they passed a law a couple years back where you can just not fucking pay medical bills and it doesn't affect your credit for the things that matter. It affects your credit in the way that you can like check it and be like, oh no, my credit's bad. But then if you go and like apply for a first-time homeowner purchase, that shit is negated.
Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, not that I'm necessarily looking to work that system.
Nope, I wasn't either, but I got a little fucking pissed. So you can probably understand.
Yes. Yes, I can sympathize.
Why am I queasy? Am I queasy from eating potato chips and killing people all day, or am I queasy from talking about the American healthcare system?
Okay.
Probably just corpses.
I was gonna say this is another situation where I wasn't sure if that was a game effect.
That's a game effect.
Okay.
Ooh, firefighter gear.
Hell yeah. Could differentiate each other. Ourselves from each other. I don't know what word I was looking to say. You got to be kidding me. I mean, this thing actually jamming multiple times per mag, I wouldn't actually be that surprised by, but the M16 military issue doing that is just shenanigans, I declare.
You know, yeah, you fuck up a gun right, it'll happen.
Not like the freaking just regular ass, barely fired one sitting in the gun cabinet at a military base. That one's not gonna just jam a million times. It's gone through the gunnery.
But what if you got the rusty one in the back of the back of the armory?
It's been 2 days since the apocalypse. This was a temporary camp. They just stocked it. We raided tents. I mean, I guess it's possible that our military that is so pathetically underfunded could have put some rusty guns in the tents to deploy in this emergency situation.
Oh, buddy, you don't get it. The money goes to Lockheed Acres in Virginia. It doesn't go to the armory. It's like,
I mean, the real problem is that you can see the condition of the gun.
Well, they were perfect, and they were still jamming multiple times per round or per
I
mag.
mean, like, there's no chance that you grabbed the shittiest one on the base because you looked.
Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. Yep, yeah, exactly. It would show up as being like 75%, and then if I looked at its like internals, it would be like, oh, the bolt carrier is 45, everything else 100 or something. Yeah. But that wasn't the case with any of the rifles I picked up. If it was gonna jam on that kind of logic, okay, dude, I'll figure guns out and I'll figure out how to clean them and shit. Mm-hmm. Which is why I installed this mod that gave me the fucking, like I said, domestic terrorist special, and I can use parts of these to fix the M16, I'm pretty sure. Which I should do because it's a piece of shit. And there's also gun cleaning kits and WD-40 and stuff, and like, hit them! Hit that man with the bullets! Okay. Oh, wow. That's some bump stock action. You heard that. That was an accidental 4-shot burst.
I watched this this YouTube channel called Forgotten Weapons with this guy who's tentatively referred to as Gun Jesus because he's got really long hair and then.
I'm gonna go back to the truck for more boxes. Sorry. Continue. Okay. Oh no, I don't need more boxes. I have them on me. Continue. Sorry.
But he showcases like the weirdest fucking guns on earth. Like it's like
a Bren gun.
Oh no, but the weird kind of gun that was like prototyped, but then like after World War II.
Julian, this is a pirate gun. Like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he yes, that kind of shit is what he is like the kind of stuff he makes you use that. And like he'll showcase them, say a little bit about the history. He'll break it down, and then maybe if the auction house he's working with is
Yo, Axel, you might be making more friends than you realize. Sorry. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So no, if Axel's making friends.
I was gonna introduce you.
All right. Well, I didn't want to get left out, is all, because my gun's not that cool, so I can't show up late to the party with a bad gun. Did you seriously jam on? Oh no. Okay, I'm just too dumb to reload properly.
But I bring it up because you're talking about like weird ass guns that are not very effective. So like the Italians in World War I, they did a thing where it's like, okay, so they got to design a machine gun for like a World War I like biplane kind of plane, combat plane. So they're like, all right, well, these things are all made out of fucking paper and like a little bit of wood.
And dreams.
Right.
Fire bullets!
So the idea was like, all right, well, we'll just put this teeny tiny little toy 9mm machine gun on this on the plane. Like, when I say 9mm, I don't mean like some kind of weird 9mm like machine gun caliber. I mean like
Actual pistol ammo.
yes. And it's like two of them next to each, like bolted together with like a two separate top feeding magazines.
That rules. It's an upside down pistol taped to a plane.
But because it's like pure blowback and it's like a crazy like airplane machine gun, it's got a fire rate of like 1,800 rounds a minute.
Oh wow, that would be pretty effective actually.
Kind of worked for what it was for.
Right.
But the thing is, like, the Italians, like, you know, they didn't have a lot of air fighting to do, and their logistics for ground fighting, which they were actually doing some of, was like horrifyingly stretched. So they're like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna take these like tiny airplane machine guns off of airplanes, and we're gonna start using them as ground machine guns on the ground. But then they're like, oh fuck, all right, it's 9mm, so it like poops out like a 3/4 of the way to the other guy's trench.
Right.
So they're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut them in half, right? And it's gonna be a submachine gun that a guy's gonna carry, except that it's got a 25-round magazine and it shoots at 1,800 rounds a minute.
Jesus,
so
so it's like a half a second shot.
You can pull the trigger twice.
Drop, drop.
Yes, and then you're done. And that's like that happens, and then you're done.
It's like a kind of, it's like a shotgun with 9mm.
Yes, basically. I mean, like, but the funny thing about that is like I think they were fighting the Austrians who like had actual guns.
They're pretty good at that.
Right. Or no, it was the Germans at that point who really had actual
They're also
guns.
pretty good at that. Particularly very, very large guns.
Right. Exactly. So, and the Germans were like, but the Germans thought it was so cool they wanted it. They wanted it. It was really stupid, but they didn't care because it was like.
It is just kind of neat.
Like I want the brick gun. I want the burr. I want the gun goes burr.
Everybody wants to go burr.
Yeah, like they had a much better submachine gun, but they were like, no, I want the one that goes burr.
And the soldiers are like, this thing kind of sucks. They're like, shut up. Look at it on a numbers and nothing else level. It's very cool.
Yes, exactly.
Oh boy,
yeah.
we're jamming every 4th round now. Oh boy, and I made too many friends for that kind of BS. Haha, dangly parts. We'll be fine. We squeeze the trigger. We don't pull it. Hey, buddy. Where'd you come from? I'm gonna turn around in a second. You're gonna love it. Oh! Didn't realize I was so popular. Let's give her the old fucking skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink. It seems to jam less when I go, like, full auto.
Oh.
Alright, feller, you want to get that close? I have some 45s. They got a lot more stopping power, though. I don't think you'll like them as much. Why are you not shooting? Oh, you're jammed. Of course you are. The old jammin' M1911. I mean, I understand it's not a Glock, but come on. Oh, come on!
He's having a weird dream right now.
Hi, kitty. The cat came to say hi. She's pregnant as fuck, yo. She can't, like, stand right. She got so much baby weight on her. She looks like a lowrider going around with her fucking back legs all lower in the front. It's like
Full of kids.
she stands like a fucking old horse with the bend in the middle.
No.
Yep. And the funniest thing is she still jumps up on stuff. And she makes it because she's got power. But then she's on top of stuff and she's like, damn, I know I'm so heavy. It's going to hurt my fucking paws when I land. And she lands like a fucking sack of laundry every time. Just plop into the ground. She wants to jump. You can't make her not jump. It's a fucking cat. But like she just takes a lot longer to dismount because she's like, oh, that's gonna hurt the old ankles.
Oh boy.
She's crazy pregnant, and it's only 2 kittens. So I was talking with my sister. We think these are gonna be some big ass kittens.
Just like 2 bobcats, like.
Exactly. The old tomcat that was plowing her out on my friggin' patio the past couple of months is a very large cat. So.
Oh, all right, maybe yeah.
This all tracks.
I don't know if I've ever heard a car alarm in this game before.
It's set to very rare because 1993 that was a pretty rare thing.
You know what's funny is that, like, if you see, like, big cats in, like, you know, captivity or, you know, whatever, or, you know...
Of course, that's, like, my favorite animal. I hate that they're in captivity, but I still gotta see them because, you know, big pretty kitty.
And that's the thing, they are just big kitties. That's, like, they are 100% just big house cats.
I watched a tiger play with, like a keg in the water. Like, a keg wrapped in duct tape that they tossed in the water. I watched this cat play with that thing for like an hour. It was amazing. And it looked exactly like every house cat I've ever owned, seen, played with. Motherfucker loved that. It was a hot day too. It was the DC Zoo.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe that was the San Diego Zoo. Either way. Cat was in high heaven.
Yeah, no, they like that shit. It's like, you know.
But what's weird is if you look at a wolf, they don't act just like regular old house dogs.
No, it's true.
They have a different vibe about them.
Yeah.
I've seen some wolves up close at a preserve in Green Bay, weirdly enough. I didn't think Green Bay would have like anything interesting in it at all, other than that stadium. But they had a little wildlife preserve that had basically, from what I can tell, 900 Canada geese and a handful of wolves and some bobcats. And I was like, all right, word. And I have a video that my ex shot of me being not chased, but just like followed like a Jesus figure by about 150 Canada geese. And it was a very fun time in my life. I wish I could have led them to a better life, but they were already there. Axel, I went looking for my car, but I'm a little too drunk to find it.
Great.
And I'm thirsty, and I'm hungry, and I'm scared, and it's wet, and it's dark. And I've only...
I don't know what you're gonna do about that stuff.
I've got like this budget-ass M16, and there's so many zombies, dude. It keeps friggin' jamming!
I was trying to make my way over to this market to see if they have water
Oh, that'd be
that
sick.
we could get without going in the mall.
Hold on, feller. Don't mind me, I have to undo my jammed-ass M19.
I know.
That did look pretty cool.
You're an appreciator of the Fallout games.
Much more 1 and 2 than any of the others afterward, but yeah, go on.
Well, no, I was just thinking that, like... So, you know how, like, did you play 4 at all?
Yeah. I beat it. Oh, actually, no. I got, like, 2 seconds away from beating it and then just didn't for some reason.
No, the main story of 4 is not, like, it's not the reason why you play 4.
I wanted to build a little, not facility, what do you call it? Encampment. That was fun.
You know, exactly, that's what I was getting at, is the thing is, like, I feel like they are really fumbling the bag by not making, like, sim Fallout. Like, where it's just a city building game, but in the Fallout universe.
I mean, this is Sims with zombies. It totally is.
Exactly.
Like, all of your wants, they should just be shown in like, bars down here, and you would not be able to tell this game apart from The Sims 1, except for the blood.
Yeah, exactly. Like the just like the life simulator, the city simulator, all that kind of stuff. Like they have not been put in enough like weird weird fantasy scenarios. Like did you ever play Frostpunk?
Yes, I have Frostpunk. My only problem with Frostpunk was that it felt very limited. Like
does,
you're
but,
just stuck in a tiny little wheel.
Yeah, I mean, like, but it was also like, you know, it was like a relatively small budget game. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it was made kind of a proof of concept.
Fair.
They're making another one. It'll probably be more expansive. So, but yeah, but that general concept, like, I loved the idea of it, and I had a blast playing it.
Gotta
While, like,
keep
you
the
know,
heat up and keep your people
yeah,
healthy as best you can.
like that concept. I love that concept, and I want to see it done more with different, like, you know, different kind of genres, like, you know.
Axel, I can't find my truck. I need to find another car to find my car with. Axel, I feel like you never help me in these scenarios because you're trying to teach me a lesson, but you know I'm never going to learn it.
Also, I'm on the wrong side of the parking lot to do anything for you.
I feel like you did that on purpose because you sensed I was putting myself into a quagmire of my own design.
I need water, damn it.
Me too! That's why I'm looking for a truck so I can try to eat a couple more limes.
Stream, we've been like, oh, we need water, we need water. I'm trying to go to the fucking market so we can get fucking water.
Well, you're the one who said we can't go in the mall and then come back out again. Ooh,
That's why I'm going to the fucking market.
I don't suppose you left your keys in your Elko.
No, definitely not. I
God
don't do that.
fucking damn it! I'm gonna... Alright. Fair enough.
I'm not gonna let you drive the same car that I drive, except you go way faster in it. That's not cool.
Can't believe that despite all my brain power and all of my munitions, I cannot find a way to destroy your vehicle. For this transgression of epic proportions. Please have the keys in the pickup. Damn it.
Not to, like, you know, get you to reveal too much personal information on stream, but what model charger did you get?
No, same charger. I just got more wheels for it.
No, I don't. But I didn't know you had a charger. What is your charger?
You didn't know I had a charger? I had that when you were still working at the same place I was working at. You were in Monroe. I
know.
Yeah, the white one. It's a 2012.
Oh, yes. Okay, I remember. I thought you had to get rid. Oh no, you didn't have to get rid of that. You had to leave it with your mom. Okay.
I left the Corvette with my mom because I didn't want to daily that in DC when I took the charger down with me.
Oh right. Okay, I had it reversed.
And then I did actually swap them out at some point, and I did try to daily the Corvette in Washington D.C. Boy, that was interesting. Not a great idea. Fun idea,
yeah.
Not a good idea. Oh, look at me pulling out and clicking on this guy like a proper idiot.
I am almost completely out of bullets.
Well, now maybe you'll be on team help me find my car.
Nope.
Damn it.
Team find water. That's the team I'm on.
Alright. I can't blame you. I can't blame you for that. Isn't it ironic that we're surrounded by, you know, rain falling from the sky, and yet if I put my water bottle out, it does not collect water?
Water everywhere.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like, isn't it ironic that you're so thirsty and yet we are surrounded by concrete?
Extremely ironic. I'm just gonna take all this medical stuff then, just in case, I guess. I don't know. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna friggin' die in this goddamn parking lot because I can't find my fucking car. Oh, here we go. Don't look like that!
It is hilarious that this game has like the most high stakes version of like you forgot where you parked.
Yeah, for real. Oh, here we go. New pickup truck. Please have gas. Please have gas. Please have gas. Son of a bitch! Oh, it's got a gas can on it. Alright. We're gonna find this fucking car. You wait. I just have to steal gas from this Volvo and hope it isn't fucking cooking oil. And then we'll be out of here in a jiff. The rule of thumb in any apocalypse scenario, as well as in real life in general, you're better off with a car. You know, sometimes you're like, oh no, how am I going to get here at this time? Oh, car. Oh, okay.
Look, as much of a transit guy as I am, like as much as I'm all about mass transit, I will concede that in the zombie apocalypse, the trains will probably not avail you.
Yeah, no, they're probably not going to work so great.
Yeah.
The flexibility of the car is really going to shine.
Yeah, you know what? I can't argue that. I mean, like the city bus. Well, I mean, okay, the city bus is actually okay because you can like commandeer it, but like
True.
So
Not good on gas.
Yeah, maybe bus rapid transit is the compromise. Like.
All right, I have finally found a vehicle that I can use to find the vehicle that has all of our supplies on it. Oh, okay, that's the bug. Remember that? I brought that to find the vehicle last time. And then I think we brought her down here. Oh, found her. Okay, you didn't see that. All right, guys, I'm gonna need to have to ask you to focus on me over here, okay? Toot toot. All right, yep, you go for that. I'm gonna go back to my truck. My boat truck. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Jam always at the worst possible time.
Yeah, in the episode where he was like able to sue Dan Halen, didn't he sue him for like the 100-wheel boat truck?
Oh, damn. I'm not sure I remember that one, and that's crazy because I thought I knew all of them. Sorry, I have to go through all the mags in which I only shot a handful of rounds and then put it back in my bag.
I found a bunch of VHS tapes we can watch while we're in the mall.
Well, that's great. I sure hope we make it. I seem to have pissed off.
Not even many zombies around. It's not a big deal.
You're on the other
we'll
side of the friggin' world from me. I'm out here trying to find a lime to suck on.
Do you feel better if I found you a dehydrated meat stick?
Yes. You know what I'm thinking about right now? Dehydration. So that's on point. I'm actually all about that.
I really shouldn't have eaten that meat stick then.
Well, now we're even for the soda. Can't believe I slammed that orange soda that I had earlier like friggin' Kel when I really could use it now.
An Angler USA magazine volume 2. Would that make you feel
You know what'll make me happy? I'm just gonna slam this entire fucking boiled salmon out of the back of my horse trailer.
Ew. All of that sounded gross.
Little hay never hurt nobody.
Oh, look at this. There's so many zombies still.
I know.
There's no bullets.
We're putting. I got a lot of bullets. I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't have a whole lot of water for my mouth.
I found some soda pop. That was about it.
There were 2 cans in the trunk. I actually left one for you this time. I'm not lying.
Sweet.
Then I got a bunch more ammo to play with.
I'm gonna have to call it in like 20 minutes too.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Perhaps we'll get inside the building within the next 20. Perhaps not. But either way, our third stream, we will most certainly be inside the building.
I'm ready to go in whenever you are. I'm not finding much else out in the parking lot.
I'm not ready until I've killed all these bastards. When I actually have it on... I don't want... See, I can't haul corpses out once I'm inside.
I'm sure we could drop them out a window or something.
I don't think that's a mechanic.
I think we can figure out a way.
I don't think you can.
We're gonna do a test then. I'm gonna see if I can drop one inside the mall.
All right.
Live ones in the way.
Yeah. Once you push all those live ones out of the way, you see if you succeed in tossing a dead one, a double dead one, back into the mall. Jesus Christ, what is my reload skill at this point? Not even 6 yet. Stop draining. I love the outdoorsman perk. That's probably one of my favorite perks. Oh, I'm sipping my drink. Oh, it's raining again.
It was nice while it lasted.
Boy, was it ever.
Hey, so this might be a silly question, but where did you put the truck?
It's right by me. I'm right by the west entrance to the mall, probably?
By the fire truck.
Yes, I'm right by the fire truck.
All right, fellas, I'm afraid we're gonna have to leave you to it. But we look forward to the next exciting installment.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us. We had a great time as always.
Of course. Maybe next time we can con you into actually spawning in and trying to join us in the mall. That'd be fun.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Take it easy, guys.
Later.
Oh, you brought friends.
Yep, I was hoping you could take care of them.
I might be able to if I can finish reloading in time.
Alright, VHS tape collection secured. We got the important things out of the way.
Hell yes.
Although my M14 did explode in my...
Oh, you wasted it. You can go back to Shoddy's. I'll keep using this ghetto ass M16.
We do have 3 more M14s
Oh,
in the
really?
truck that are like good condition.
Well, there you go.
I still might go to Shoddy's though. Less reloading involved.
And they're just plain cool. Matches, put in there. I'm as good as I'm gonna get, and I'm actually not thirsty or hungry for the moment. How bad is this rifle? Bad. Let me go double check, see if we got anything else. What happened to the... Oh, I put the broken M16s in the back. Yeah, I did. What happens if I try to repair a new one or a bad one with a broken one?
That's how you're supposed to do it in vanilla. I have no idea how this mod works with all the different parts and stuff.
No, it won't let me. I have to disassemble them.
Oh, right. Soda pop in the truck.
I don't know what I've done, but I need to figure this out once we have like a base inside. It's just a lower receiver and an upper receiver. What about the barrel and all other shit? Oh, that must have been what broke. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Alright, let's take the truck with us because it's really annoying to have to find the truck over and over again. Where are you, and do I have to worry about hitting you accidentally?
Walking towards the west side of the parking lot. I think you're good.
The parking lot's looking kind of empty.
It's true.
We could crack our way in there. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Just doing a quick lap around it just to check.
I mean, there's always more zombies, but they're pretty far away from the building.
True.
Well, I guess not if I lead them all to the building.
Oh, here's a few more. Let me just take care of these real quick. Ooh, I'm pulling some out. Okay. What are you doing, you fool? All right. Still doing my rounds, going around the building. Everything looks pretty chill.
Good to hear.
All right, I suppose I'm ready to enter whenever you are. When? Oh, wait, some more zombies. When, which entrance do you want to enter from? Is there one that has like a nice garagey style door that we should try to go for?
Yeah, there were a couple big bay doors that they broke down.
Cool.
One was on the east side, one's on the south, I think. Just let me know which one you pick, and I'll meet you there.
All right, well, I'm by your Elko right now. Where are you?
Walking across the parking lot.
From where to where?
West to mall.
Okay. That helps. Give me
Okay.
no, it does. It does. I'm not being sarcastic there.
Okay,
I'm
that's,
at
west side of
the south side of it.
mall. Oh, there you are.
Hey there.
I'm ready to head in whenever you are.
Oh, we can go through that big hole right there.
I think you can pull it through. I'm gonna head in.
All right. Once you step over that threshold, there's no going back. I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but here we go. I'm in. This is our new life now.
I'm a little bummed we can't close the door, but
Yeah, you can. You just did.
No,
No?
they broke the door down.
Oh, it looks closed. But yeah, okay, you're right. I leave
So I
us
think
running
that's-
so that we die immediately and win the challenge, right?
Yeah, that's just gonna be a problem for us for a while.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out slowly, but surely. Let me double check here what I got going on. Put some of those in the barrel. There we go.
This might be a good spot to leave it off for tonight too.
You think so?
Before we do 10 minutes, 8 minutes of clearing the mall, and then quit.
I just feel like I hear a door being banged on, and here it is.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Just wanted...
There's a lot of zombies in this building.
Oh, it wasn't that door. Never mind. They've already
They're
broke
coming
most
down the
of this.
stairs.
Which stair? Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, you're getting all stealth-like on them.
Yeah, I don't know if we should alert the entire building to our presence.
All right.
I'm really glad that this building has multiple floors, though. I didn't know that.
Yeah, good stuff. Plenty
Worst
of
case scenario, we destroy all the floors and just live up, or all the stairs and just live up here.
Oh yeah, good call. If we get overwhelmed. Oh yeah, we need water. Let's get water before we call it.
Okay, not up here, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is like
Is
an
that is a wall,
It's
right?
an outdoor smoking area.
This is the employee lounge.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I guess what's around the corner? Not a lot.
Ripping darts, bro.
I'm good on darts. Need agua. Okay,
Nothing
not up here.
Yeah, well, it's
I want to go check the top floor real quick.
Okay.
I feel like it doesn't have water either, but I want to go look.
I'm not overloaded as long as I'm holding my rifle.
Nice.
Well, I hear somebody's spanking at a door.
Oh, wow, it's got a lot of floors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, Agua.
Where? Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Now we're friggin' cooking. Drinking out of a janitor's sink. Oh, cleaning liquid. Definitely want that. Which door are they pounding on? Can you tell?
I don't know. Oh, it's probably this one, right? I guess not. Oh,
Those
this
were
is the
my thoughts
ceiling.
as well.
Or the roof, I meant. Dude, if we had seeds and came here, this would be a really cool base.
Oh, well, maybe there's one or two in the truck. Probably not.
No, there's definitely not.
Fallout Shelter. I did play Fallout Shelter. That was that mobile game, right? I know you probably said that like an hour ago, Letter 3, but... As usual, I have failed miserably to pay attention to the chat.
I thought you were going to be good this time. What the hell?
It's right there. I don't know why I can't... I mean, I guess it's because I'm just not looking into the left corner of my eye all the time, but I wish I was.
In your defense, you are trying not to get eaten.
Yes. I'm also getting very clean thanks to this dish detergent that I found.
Ooh, I found the kitchen.
Ooh, I'm hungies. Anything good in there?
Stale gravy.
Love me some stale gravy when I'm this hungry.
Mustard.
Love me some mustarded up stale gravy when I'm this hungry.
Wait.
Oh, that's
This
the
one
roof.
has actual food in it.
Okay, that's the roof.
Rotten ground beef and fresh salami.
Love me some fresh salami. Pizza slice rotten.
Oh, lots of food in the fridge. That's awesome.
Fries rotten.
We're set on food for a little while.
Burgers rotten. Putting all the rotten shit on the ground so we get sick faster.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We could put it all in this garbage probably. That'd probably make the most sense, huh?
Yeah.
My backpack's complicated. Which doors are you pounding on?
Next floor up, I guess. You wanna go check it out before we quit for the night?
Sounds good. I'm gonna pee for like a half an hour. Let's do this. Or up here. Okay. Yep. Following
I
you.
have no idea which way it is. I was gonna go back to the stairs, but there's so many more hallways.
Man, you're so bloody and gross looking. You should be cool like Corey Milner. All fresh and, you know, kind of damp and covered in... Oh my god! Dude, come here. Trust me, come here.
Oh, the seeds.
Yup, dude, we are good to fucking go, bro.
Yeah, we can live forever here.
Hell yeah! Farming level 4? Hell yeah! That book? Now,
Medical supplies.
we're only in trouble if we're stupid. Yeah, seriously, we have everything in here, man. We're literally only gonna die if we're stupid.
Oh, there's a zombie coming to that.
Full water bottles!
Oh my god, so loud.
Sorry, we used the wrong gun. You're right.
They're all loud.
You're right. They may have gotten quite cross with that. I hear more
Yep.
pounding now. Oh! Oh! Yeah, I did forget we were trying to go quiet. Yeah, I got so used to. Oh! Life on the outside. Yeah, we're gonna need to move. Man, a jam feels so much worse indoors, huh?
Yep.
Oh dear. Made a right mess of this, huh?
The best part is that we're just sort of committed now.
Yeah. Should probably take the scope off. Okay, scope's off. Boy, that doesn't sound loud at all. What you're talking about? Wow, we got a little CVS in here. It's all alcohol wipes and vitamins and shit. This is fantastic.
Well, we're definitely in the mall now.
Boy, are we ever.
As soon as we get a second where there's no zombies coming, we'll find a safe spot and quit.
That is fair.
Which I think maybe means stabbing people for a little bit instead of shooting them.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say something lame like that. I don't have a cool hunting knife like you. I only
I
have
think
a...
there's like 4 in the truck.
Oh, well then maybe I do, but later. We can go back and hang out in the truck. I'm sure they won't follow us all the way back there. But we'll have to fight our way back to the truck, that's for sure. Stop resisting! Oh, if you're just joining us right now, this is the Crap Artists, playing a little bit of Project Zomboid. We're trying to do, tame the mall. And, I got yelled at because I started shooting, and, you know, it was deserved. It was deserved.
Right?
But it's, you know, sometimes...
Pretty much told the whole mall that you're here, and you still are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can hear that.
I genuinely don't
That's
know.
an echo.
That must have been one of...
That one too.
I think that was one of those random events.
Lies. All lies.
He was...
Alright, I think I'm just gonna hunker down in this back room here.
He was very far away from me. No, we'll go back to the truck. We crash in the truck. It's what we do. It's our thing. Hold on. Let me go back to this freaking thing up front. I want to grab a couple of chips.
Oh, God.
I'm right here. Don't worry. Don't panic. Just a little peckish. Oh, you're saying, oh, God, because of all the zombies? We had the same idea at the same time. That's called synergy. See, it doesn't echo as much out here. Don't you worry about a thing. This is a tiny little room. there's some knitting stuff in here and some sheets and things and. Sorry, he scared me big time. This is all a bunch of cloth and shit. Okay, we'll close this door. Forget that place. That place was, you know, not friendly. I got my pistol for close encounters here. Man, this place feels kind of haunted, you know what I mean?
Yeah, with just people like dead bodies banging on the doors all the time. I think
Yeah,
that would make a place feel haunted.
it does. What's down here? Okay, go down there. Box of nails. Okay, we can build some. Wait, where did you go? Where'd you go? I'm scared. You're gone and I'm scared.
All the way downstairs to the truck.
How did that happen, though? Oh, here we go. This room. I figured it out. It's a little confusing. There we go. Oh, man, that was friggin' spooky, right, fellas and fillettes? Well, please join us next time for another epic adventure of the crap artists in Kentucky. The Project Zomboid boys are going to clear this map out, don't you worry. And we're going to make sure we don't get our pink frilly underwear in a twist as we do so. So please try to tune in next time. We may be back tomorrow, might be another day, might be a day after that. We're not 100% sure. We'll figure it out, and you'll be there because it's awesome. We love you. Take care of yourselves, and bye.